Gotta say, ooh yeah. Robert Plant's signature, ooh yeah. .1 FM, WCWP.org. I'm Bernie. It's homecoming weekend, and we're having a party on the air. So we just heard from the Honey Drippers featuring the pipes of Robert Plant and Good Rockin' at Midnight right before from the new remastered Led Zeppelin 3 that just came out. We heard the Immigrant Song and Robert Plant and Rainbow from his, that's actually a live version. He has a brand new album out too. So nice to see other people are rocking after all these years, too. So here we are on homecoming weekend, and Magic Mike Hendricks was on the air last night. It's all a blur. I mean, it's only been like
That's the first
hours.
time I've ever been on when the sun was up, between 4 and 6 in the afternoon instead of 2 in the morning, or 4 to 6 in the morning. It was amazing. No, it really was. I had a ball.
Yeah, it was great. Great that you came.
Really had fun.
You made
Donna
the
and I
trek here.
We had an absolute ball. It was great. It was great seeing a lot of people that I haven't seen, like John and Jeff and I can't name them all. If I name them all, I'll be here till 8 o'clock tonight just doing that. Yeah. I mean, really.
And they're all out there now.
Yeah, they're all out there at the barbecue. I mean, the food is great, absolutely delicious, and it was wonderful dinner. And we're getting ready to hit the highway pretty soon. We're going back up to Great White North of up New York State. Yep, we're trying to beat a rainstorm home. I mean, it's talking about they're talking about some torrential rainstorms up near Lake Ontario where we are. So it's kind of crazy.
Glad you could make it. And,
it was
great show.
It was great seeing everybody. It was a real blessing seeing everybody because I've been feeling kind of down. I was feeling my age lately, but seeing everybody else, I begin to realize age is just a state of mind. And
that's right.
It's the mind over matter. I don't mind, and it don't matter.
All right. Well, have a great trip, a safe trip back, you and Donna.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot for coming by. Now, you mentioned John. John Cummins is here. Now, we were classmates. We overlapped for a few years here at WCWP. And this is your first time back in 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
That's amazing.
Wow, my goodness. 10 years ago, as a matter of fact, I was looking early this morning. I was here with Bruce and Tamara. Or Tamara, I have to get it right. Tamara. They're so marvelous, but we were looking in the center studio at some of the pictures, and there was one picture of 10 years ago, and my kids and how they looked then, and of course how we looked then. Mm-hmm. And it's just good to be back.
That's great.
There is so much to just reminisce about. Oh my goodness! And Ted Dave. No, it's not a sermon. You know. I mean, it's like all I did was want to tell Bernie how marvelous she is and how she sounds the same as she did when she at 10 o'clock at night would play Denmark Street and the world would listen.
No,
at least the world.
I don't know about the world.
Is this on?
Yes, it's on.
I will tell you this.
What's that?
Anytime in my house that your voice is on, my wife will be in the other room and go, I love her voice.
Oh, thanks.
No,
Thanks,
Jane.
Jane.
That is the truth.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about some women's voices on the radio, but this lady, anytime.
Thank you.
Anytime. You just you're smooth, you're polished, and you are a professor.
Well, she was the voice of America for how many years?
Well, one of the voice, 21.
So she's the female Harry Lowenstein.
And NEW.
NEW in the 80s,
Right.
BAB in the
LIR.
70s.
Oh, yeah.
BAB.
BAB.
And now here, back again on WCWP and
That's
teaching
amazing.
here. It's fun.
It's
great.
amazing. So what's going on tonight?
What's going on tonight? Well, let's see. You're going to be on from
7 to 10.
7 to 10.
And that's
after
going to be
that-
fun. I am going to try to shake off some of the rust.
Oh, good. I'm sure you can do it. I'm sure you can. Oh, and Ted, you're going to be around, in
7
about
minutes.
7 minutes to announce the new inductees into the WCWP Hall of Fame. And who we have coming up later here.
I hope that the 299 Central Office can handle the onslaught of phone calls when that announcement is made.
No, I don't know. I don't think they're there today. So
Now, I think tonight there's a guy,
automated.
I never know how to say his name. Is it like Miracle? Is it Mirabile?
Mirable.
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 Yes.
That's Jay Mirable?
Yes, it is. He's
Jay
not after-
Mirable. Why did they not give him a first
But,
name?
you know, when I recorded all these
got an
drops, I
initial.
had Mirabile, and I had, there was another one, Kroll called me and said, you have to redo this one, that one, the other one. And then there's Jay Lepre, who, if I record it Lepre, says it's Leprise, and if I say Leprise, it's Lepre.
And then there's Mike Chimeri.
Mike Chimeri.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
The thing is that we've been mispronouncing it all this time. Anyway, Bernie has to go about her business.
Yes, you do. You got
5
music
o'clock,
to play.
folks.
But
Hall
let's
of Fame
not forget
announcement.
Joel Feldman.
Oh, that's right.
Okay? He's going to be, you're tomorrow. You're going to be on tomorrow, what is it, like 2 o'clock?
Tomorrow at noon.
At noon?
Tomorrow
okay.
at noon, yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to make an effort to engineer my own show. This should be very interesting.
I'm being smart. I'm letting professionals sit behind the board for me.
Can I count on you being around?
When?
Tomorrow between 12.
I'll try.
Don't do it.
I'll try. No, I mean it. I will try. I've got we'll talk offline.
No,
okay, darling?
No, none of your antics.
I'm going to put you on hold. No chocolate powder, no nothing. I'm not doing, I'm past that.
Thank you,
But
Pastor.
Bernie, again, seriously, I just want to I know you've got to get back to your show.
That's okay.
But
Cool.
I just want to thank you. First of all, thank you for being my very good friend over the years. Thank you for the woman who you are. And
thank you.
the God you serve,
Thank you.
which is very important because same God I serve, and a lot of people know I'm a pastor, but they don't know you're a pastor.
That's right.
And you're an ordained priest,
Yep.
and that is just amazing.
Oh, you've
But
outed me out of the vestry now.
I'm
That's
sorry,
all right.
but
no, it's okay. A lot of people know it.
the thing that I wanted to just say is that the students here at WCWP are blessed because they have somebody who has experienced everything that they want to dream to do, and they need to listen, and they need to emulate,
Oh,
and they really to have a role model, somebody who can be able to take them and show them. God bless you, and just keep it up because you're great.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, it's all of us. You know, they say it takes a village, but all the people here are kind of schmoozing and mingling with some of the students who are here, which makes me feel great because I'd like them to tap into our alumni network and talk to some folks and find out how people made the jump from here to where they went. So,
Right.
hopefully they're still hanging around. I'll do some introductions and whatever.
As long as there's stuff on the grill.
Hey, yeah, that's going to bring them in. Yeah. Free lunch, woohoo. So we have a couple more minutes before we hear the announcement of the WCWP Hall of Famers. So let's hear some AC/DC in the meantime on WCWP. 88.1 FM and WCWP.org. That's brand new from Asia. Their album Gravitas and Valkyrie. Saw them a couple weeks ago at BB King's. Phenomenal. Absolutely unbelievable. If you can catch them on tour, do it, because they're still amazing after all these years. I'm Bernie. We are here at Homecoming Weekend on WCWP, and we are about to announce the inductees into the WCWP Hall of Fame. We're going to the other side of the window where the barbecue is for Ted David, who's going to tell us all about it.
Hi there, Bernie.
Hi, Ted.
Good to see you all the way over there on the other side of the window. And welcome, everybody. This is a nice crowd here of all the homecoming weekends. And this is the 53rd year in which 88.1 FM, WCWP, has been broadcasting, if not from that stick, one just like it, and certainly from this campus. So it's exciting. And the fact is that this station has, for many people over these many years, served as a starting point, a touch-off point to end up in the broadcasting business and do something successful as a result of what they learned here. And to that extent, they have begun a Hall of Fame to honor the people who have either gone from here and done something commercially successful, or in some way or another have made a life for themselves as a result of WCWP, and a significant life such that they be named into this Hall of Fame. And I was last year. I wasn't able to be here, but I'm grateful for that. Before I go any further about today's ceremony, I do want to mention Bill Moser, who was the station's chief engineer, and then also its director of broadcasting and Hall of Fame winner, who I saw today with John Cummins. And I would say Dr. John, he looked pretty good. He was sitting up in a chair, and every time we tried to go, he said, "Sit," and wanted us to entertain him some more with our stories. What John does, John was telling him stories about what people actually tell him during confession. And that's going to be a new reality TV show that John's going to do, Real Confessions. But without further ado, Bill sends his regards to everyone and says thank you for all of your concern. He is making a nice recovery. It'll take a little while, no phone calls, no visits, but I will keep you posted. Now, on we go to this homecoming weekend and the announcement of the Hall of Fame. The first person on the list, and this is not in any particular order, but the first person on the list is the one who is responsible for homecoming weekend this year, for its precise and fantastic organization, and for the fact that everything he touches is just high quality and superior, along with his wife, who maybe one day will be named to the Hall of Fame. But for today and for this year, welcome Jeff Kroll, Hall of Fame 2015. Jeff,
Am I supposed to line up somewhere?
I'm not. Jeff has, of course, done much work here, but as many of you may know, his background in the broadcasting industry includes WHN and the NBC radio network and WNBC and WYNY and so on, and no one is held in higher esteem than he is among all of the people with whom he worked. The next person on this list is someone else who I have had the pleasure to work with and who continues to work in this industry, who worked here diligently, and then I don't know the whole background, but I do know that he's been at NBC longer than General Sarnoff, I think, and has done radio at WNBC, board hopping for Imus and Stern. Shake your head no when I say something wrong. And then at YNY for all those people and Dr. Ruth, and eventually transferred over to TV and was the sound effects guy for Letterman show. And he was the one who made all the crashing sounds of bottles and glasses and everything else and door slamming, and continues now doing news basically, and that is WCWP's Bruce Leonard. And now somebody else who is a WCWP graduate, who has been an educator for his entire life. 40, how many years? 45 years as a teacher, and someone who is a Hall of Fame person because he has maintained his interest in this station and has supported everything that goes on here with a smile on his face and a what can I do for you next attitude. And somebody who is just really diligent, always upbeat, and a delight to have around. So we say congratulations to Bobby Guthenberg. And last but certainly not least, if you need to buy a house, if you want to get a mortgage, this guy, and what year did you graduate?
72.
Okay, same as me. That's why we're contemporaries. First time I met him, I was in a record library, and I don't know what he was doing in there, but he was already beginning to add things up and make lists and column paper. And this is the best song. This is the second best song, third best song, fourth best song. This is the 100th best song, and so on. And has always had a love of the business. Did you work commercially? Yes, you did. Of course, you did. Many years at Long Island, BLI, GLI. I mean, this is off your LIX. Oh, you and I worked there. Okay. And so he also has for years, and now he's involved in, and has been for quite some time with that, the Oldies Board in New York, and has again also been one of the people who has kept everyone together at the station, always been upbeat, always maintained the camaraderie, the fraternity, and everything that is the alumni of this station. We say congratulations to Mike Riccio. So, our Hall of Fame winners, Jeff Kroll, Bruce Leonard, Bobby Guthenberg, and Mike Riccio, congratulations. The induction will be in April. Bernie?
Oh, we have a really big crowd here. Thank you, Ted. Thank you very much. And for all of our new inductees into the WCWP Hall of Fame, here's a song about wavelength from Van Morrison. 88.1 FM and WCWP.org. That is Jimi Hendrix and Angel. And that is for some of our angels who are now in heaven watching down on us for Bill Epperhart, Kevin Jeffries, Warren Wolfson, and Cindy Krudik-Panillo, who are our alumni who are sadly no longer with us. That's out for them. Right now on Homecoming Weekend here on WCWP, we have a visitor. We got a lot of visitors today, and that's cool. So I don't have to do all the talking. This is Ryan, who is are you the president of
I am the director.
Oh, director. Okay, director of the LIU Post Alumni Association, who's responsible for this wonderful barbecue we have going on out here. First of all, thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
And glad you're with us as we celebrate our 53rd birthday anniversary here at WCWP. A lot of us graduated in the 1970s, probably here before you were born, but we appreciate your efforts. Tell us the kind of things you do to what you do with trying to gather the alumni together and schedule events. What's
Sure.
your
first
job?
and foremost, happy anniversary. That's
Thank
a big
you.
feat, 53 years. And we're also celebrating LIU Post 60th anniversary. So I'm very proud of that. And this is my first homecoming that I've worked. And we had great events all day today. We had a packed stadium, and I'm very excited about that. We have over 110,000 living alumni here at LIU. So, at the tri-state area. So we're really excited to invite them all back.
Oh, that's wonderful. And the turnout here, I mean, just looking at all the different generations of WCWP, I see generations. We have people here from, during the weekend, the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, the aughts, and beyond. So a lot of different people. I love looking out there and watching people meeting each other for the first time. The students actually hanging out and talking to the alumni, which I think it's really important to have that liaison between the alumni and students.
Absolutely. The interaction is so important, and this year I saw it more than ever. We had a breakfast this morning for the Newman Club alumni, the Post Pioneer newspaper alumni. We have an event going on right now, 100K for Kay, a tribute to Kay Mealing, who was in charge of the HEOP program. And we also last night had an honors alumni celebration that had over 120 people. So I think that it was a successful alumni reunion weekend, and I look forward to many, many more.
And thanks to you. You're one of the people who helped make it happen and put it together and scheduled all these wonderful events. So thank you for all your good work, and happy to speak to you here on WCWP. Let's get rolling. This is, it's a love song from Level 42.
You'll find him next to me.
88.1 FM and WCWP.org. From England, that's Emily Sandé, S-A-N-D-E with an accent mark. She's had #1 hits over there. She has yet to crack over here. I hope she does. She is just an incredible talent, wonderful singer, and has certainly made an impact in England and in Europe, but her time. It's her time over here on the other side of the pond. I hope so, too. Right before Emily Sandé, we heard from Level 42 and Lasso the Moon here on WCWP. It's homecoming weekend. We're all still partying, even though the sun's kind of going down. We're still partying. And we have a few more people to hear from who are going to be on the air. Mike Chimeri's here. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Bernie.
Nice to have you around. Now,
nice to be here.
You are going to be on later. You're from 2 to 4 a.m.
Right.
Sunday into Monday.
Yes, it's Saturday into Sunday.
Saturday into Sunday. I'm sorry. Don't want to extend it
Plus
anymore.
with Mike Chimeri is the name of the show.
Right. So we're going to hear. I know you love instrumental jazz. I don't want to call it smooth
with
jazz.
With a passion. No, I don't want to call it that either.
Okay, I think that label's kind of over and done with these days.
I'm not really a fan of the format, even though I listen to it.
Right. So we're going to be hearing.
The personality and the mood of some of the DJs.
All right. So what's some of the music? What type of music are we going to hear on the show?
Well, you're going to hear contemporary jazz. You're going to hear fusion, and if I had more time, I'd play more. I'd stretch it out and maybe play music from other genres, but it's just contemporary and fusion, basically.
Well, that's good.
That's what C Jazz Plus is all about, and was when I had the Live 365 station with that name. Mm-hmm. That's where this came from, and this homecoming show of mine that I've been doing for 4 years under that title is an offshoot of that.
Well, good. Glad to have you on.
Did I make any sense there?
Absolutely. Complete sense. Now, you are also our resident videographer
Yes,
and photographer. You
photographer.
have chronicled a lot of homecomings and a lot of WCWP events. So that must be part of the fun, too, of being an alum, is to kind of capture these events.
It's a blast. I mean, it's it's kind of antisocial because you're just taking pictures of everybody else and not really talking. But I still make time. I was talking to Ted outside.
Yeah, well, your job is very much appreciated. I mean, it's not a job, it's sort of a passion for you. And even though you feel you might be out there and not completely involved in the activities, we appreciate so much you capturing these things on video and in photos. So
thank you.
We'll look forward to your show 2 to 4
2 to 4,
a.m.
and starts off with the Jeff Lorber Fusion, just to spoil it. I'm not going to give away the whole show, but
right. Well, that's a good way to start. Okay.
much more after that. 2 hours of fun, and then Wilbury Steve at 4.
All right, sounds good. Thank you for coming by and giving us an idea of what we're going to hear. Homecoming Weekend continues here on WCWP. John Cummins will be here at 7 o'clock. We have 6:40 right now, so a little more time to play and have some fun. And John, he hasn't been on the air here in 10 years, so I am so looking forward to hearing what he has to play for us.
He's
in the
looking
meantime,
forward to it too.
Oh yeah, he is. He's all stoked and jumping up and down. Don't give him too much caffeine. We don't want him to overdo it here. So the party continues on WCWP. .1 FM, WCWP.org. That's the Grassroot and Midnight Confessions, Reverend. Right before that, we heard
Midnight Confessions.
Midnight Confessions, right? Do you have anything to say about that, Reverend?
Well, I figured you can set up one room,
Right.
I'll set up the other,
Right.
and never the twain shall meet.
Dueling purple stoles.
Absolutely. I have mine in my car. Actually,
good.
it's reversible.
Maybe we need to talk.
Okay, Father darling. Father, Mother darling.
Are you a lefty or a righty?
I'm lefty.
You're lefty. Are you lefty or righty?
Righty.
Perfect. You being a left channel, you being a right channel, and there's
Okay.
your duel right there.
Amen.
All right. All right. Well, as you know, we are celebrating our 53rd birthday anniversary here at WCWP. We have a cake out there with a big old 53 on it, and Jeff has helped us put this whole thing together. And,
Hey, Bernie.
Hey, Jeff.
First off,
Congratulations.
thank you. I'm really honored to be in your club, the Hall of Fame. It's a real kick. You know, we knew about this for like a month, and but somehow you get an email that tells you that you passed it, whatever the
You
thing
made
is.
the cut.
You made the cut. But somehow Ted David's standing out there. He announces your name. It's put it on a whole nother level. It's great.
And that
Very
is true.
exciting, and really looking forward to April when we get that done. Here you go. It's Bobby G.
Bobby, congrats, man.
Also, he's demanding a recount. Okay.
No.
What was the Groucho? You guys would know. What was the Groucho Marx line about? I don't want to be a member of any club that would have me.
Yes.
That would let
Yes.
me in. So I don't want to. I want to be a member of your club. I'm happy. We're happy to
Well,
be.
thank you, thank
no
you.
Groucho Marx line here. No.
All right.
Okay.
So it is a great day, and we have a cake out there. We're going to do the official cake cutting. Of course, this is audio, not video, so we could describe it. But
It's homecoming weekend, and as Bernie just said, it's also today, the 18th of October, is the 53rd birthday of this here radio station, WCWP. Signed on the air at noon on what was a Wednesday at that year, October the 18th, 1961. And I think we have a little announcement that announced what it is. And then we're going to have, you can't see it on radio, it's true, we have a beautiful birthday cake made out to WCWP with the gold and green colors of LIU Post. And we also wish happy birthday on the same cake to our friend Bobby G.
All right.
Today is also
Happy
his birthday. His 53rd birthday. Shh.
Again.
His 53rd birthday, right.
So thank you, Jeff. And
Say something?
go ahead, Jet Lightning here.
I just wanted to say, Jeff Kroll, You did a tremendous job getting this weekend together and making sure everything runs smoothly, and I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jeff.
That's very kind.
Well, this
now
is
the headphones don't fit. The head just swelled up. All right, so we're going to have this big birthday cake cutting ceremony right after this.
On this homecoming weekend, the WCWP alumni would like to take a moment to wish a very happy birthday to WCWP. Yes, our favorite radio station is celebrating its 53rd birthday this weekend, having signed on the air on October 18th, 1961. So happy birthday, WCWP.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
And stay with us for more of Homecoming Weekend until tomorrow at midnight, here on 88.1 FM and WCWP.org.
Let me see you work. This is your chance for you to come and start, baby, strut.
88.1 FM, WCWP.org. That is brand new from Lenny Kravitz. Title track from his album Strut. Right before new tune from Stevie Nicks called The Dealer. These are songs that she wrote some time ago, but just got around to recording, and that's on her new Greatest Hits collection, Boz Skaggs. Right before that, also fairly new, Pearl of the Quarter from his Memphis album. We had Eric Clapton, Call Me the Breeze from his new J.J. Cale tribute album. And Robin Gibb, something he recorded right before his death a couple of years ago, called I Am the World, here on WCWP. Boy, this went fast. I got out of here early, too, because the football game ended a little early. This has just flown by. Got to make room for John Cummins, who is coming up next. And I have to say, be ready. He's the priest of pop, the reverend of rock, the guru of groove, the rabbi of hi-fi, and the ayatollah of rock and rolla. So have fun.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the Ayatollah of rock and roll.
That's right. The priest of pop, the reverend of rock, the guru of groove,
That's
the rabbi
wild.
of hi-fi.